I'm Marie, I'm from France. So today I will open day 5 of Mellyknits Advent calendar. So today would be, I think, just a fleece, not just, it's a pure fleece. Only that fiber I would maybe rephrase. So it's, oh wow, I don't know how you say it in English actually for James Bond. It's a 001. So it's bond or bound, I don't know how to say it. And I have a gift which is ornament. Oh, by Aaron. It's a second half of Mellyknit. They are pretty little snowflake. And you can have this, I think everyone has the same color, I'm not sure. So mine are pink and this one is white and green. So pink and white and green and white. So I will keep them here. I actually never spin with band. I should have listened to Melissa's for how we pronounce bond. I think it's bond. I hope it is. So I love the color, pretty lovely. I won't try to talk about the color because I don't think I know how to qualify this color in English, so I won't try. It's more crisp than merino. I think it's not a very fine fiber, which is something I like a lot actually. I am not that into fine wool. I like to try them and to learn more about them because I want to have the knowledge and the skills, but I'm not the biggest fan of fine wool. I actually like down wool and medium wool a lot. So I'm pretty happy with how it is. Today's spindle is Spanish peacock Tibetan in green. I will try to show you more about it. And this one is mid-size. I have three I think, or four spindle that are not have not a sharp, I think it's sharp, yes, a long sharp, but something I like the diversity actually, because when I spin, when I sit in the couch, for example, I like a small spindle, and when I do it standing up, I like a bigger one. So for me, actually, this one is indeed very my jam. More than the merino. Merino was nice and something I want to try, but I like bond actually. I think I have a bat or two from Melissa with bond. I hope I have, because I enjoy it a lot. Usually I try for the day to use 2 spindles because I don't like a very full spindle, but I have 2 spindles in which I can put a lot of fiber, and it is that one. The other one is from Enid. I will show it to you. Maybe another day. Since I need quite a bit of spindle. I have empty the over two Spanish peacock. And I am glad to report that I have a project for my fibers. I have found, I think, a great idea for it. I still want to say it's a great idea, so I still convince myself I'm right. I won't tell you about it until I will start it. So I have made the decision to chain ply all my single, and I will start this week to chain ply most of it, because I want to start knitting it. I won't have a picture with all the 12 fiber together, but that's okay, because as you know, I'm very about functionality, and I want to have the project, because I really don't want that that yarn to not be used. That's something I fear, because it's my first time having an advent calendar. I bought another one and from Woodland and Pixie, that will arrive in January, I think, and another one from someone in Belgium. I will try also to spin them quickly, because I never bought an advent calendar from Indie Dyer in knitting, because I won't lie to you, I don't know what to do with 24 minis of most of the time superwash merino, so I was not drawn to them. I was very drawn to spinning advent calendar, because you don't have superwash merino. It's not something wrong about some superwash merino. I am not someone who enjoy it a lot. I have quite a bit of superwash merino for making socks. My partner love knitting socks, so I still do them for him. I want someday to find a good blend in of fiber to replace superwash merino and have a great durability on socks, but it won't be very soon, because I have quite a bit of project to do before, so I will knit my superwash merino. So I was saying that if you like superwash merino, it's something nice. There is no good or bad yarn. I'm just not drawn to superwash merino anymore, and that's why that's my first advent calendar, and it makes sense for me, because I will have to discover different wool, like today with bond, and I hope I say that correctly. I am so sure that Melissa doesn't pronounce bond like that, but you have to forgive me. And that's why this calendar for me was useful. So I found my idea. I will, I think, do a proper episode, not a Vlogmas, about what I will do with it. And I will show you the other idea I had, even if I didn't do them, because it can maybe inspire people to use their advent calendar. I certainly want to encourage people to use their yarn. It's something I want to do in 2024, is to use more my stash, because I love everything I bought. I am not someone who want to de-stash things or anything like that, because if I choose something, I most likely like it a lot. But if I keep adding things at my stash, I won't be able to use most of it. I didn't say I would do a no-buy. I know myself, I am incapable of doing a no-buy. But I will try to give priority to my stash. So that's it for today. Bond is a really nice fleece. I highly recommend it if you are not into only fine wool. If you are like me, you like medium wool, and you also maybe like the down wool, but it's not at all a down wool. You can put it next to skin, I will say, but I have to do a disclaimer because I am not that sensitive, because I can put next to skin down wool, so don't quote me on that. That's it for today. I have something I want to do today or tomorrow, and I will bring you with me. It's some prep of fiber. I think it's something we don't show a lot. We have some prep before carding. I have that fleece. It's an Ile de France fleece. It's a breed, a French breed. It's a cross between Rambouillet, what you guys say, I think Rambouillet, but it's Rambouillet, it's a place in France, and Densley. Densley, it's a sheep well known for its meat. France tends to have sheep mostly for meat. We are not known to raise sheep for their wool. This fleece came from, it's very local to me, it came from a shepherdess near me. She's a sister-in-law of the man who grow vegetables for us. He grow for everyone, we buy from him. They are organic and they have a nice farm very near me. So I was happy to buy some fleece from her. This was the third time I do washing fleece and scouring. This fleece was quite a job because I never see in France a quoted fleece. But the first fleece and the second fleece I have wash and scour were from France too. But from people who raise sheep to, how I explain that? To eat apple, for example, because they have a lot of apple tree. So the sheep are here to keep the bottom of the tree very clean. And that flock, that part of fleece near me, it's for their meat. She's raising them, so it's very different. That fleece was very dirty. It was a challenge to work with. I didn't do a great job at it. I want to be honest about that. I have understand some of my mistakes, and I have bought more of that fleece, so I will do that. I will try to improve my washing with it. I want to show something that we don't see a lot. So that fleece, which you may find a little dirty, I assure you I have washed it a lot, like a lot. And that's the best I can do. And when we wash fleece, I think we have a video about washing the fleece and what you have to do to scour it, to have hot water, the scouring agent you put in it and everything. But you don't have a lot of place where they talk about what we do next. I mean, you can jump from that to the drum carder. In my case, you can do that with countertop too. income top by using end combs that I still don't have. I still need to buy them. It's a place in Belgium, and I need to order from them. But I will drum card this one. So when I wash it, I have this fleece. I still haven't done my best job, but I can still do a nice thing with that fleece. So what I do with that particular fleece, I do it very when I'm tired, when I cannot spin or knit or things like that. So it's really something I do when I'm not in a great mental capacity. I think it's a great moment to do that. So I split the fleece and I put them in lock. I won't do all of it with you. I just want to show you some of the steps, because something we don't see a lot. I don't say I'm a teacher and that's what I need to do, but it works for me for that fleece. So we will say that just something I want to share. If you want to keep idea, you can. If you want to keep idea of what not to do, you can still do that too. That's it. So we will take only that one. So that fleece, which look like a lot dirty. I need to try to focus a little bit on it. So you have two places. This one is the one near the skin of the shape, and this one is at the top. So you can see it's quite dirty, even if I wash it a lot. So what I will do. You can see you have dirt in it. I really like Mellyknits video on day 8, I think. And she talked about how a fleece can be very dirty, and that can be a lot of work. So since I have here, it's very curly, you can see. Hope it focus, yes. So it's curly, so I don't have to twist it. You have I think it's a spin-off magazine article about how to use your hand carder, and you have that technique which consists to twist that and to flick. So I will do maybe like that. For this one, if I do only the first part, the part which is at the top, I don't really need to do that, because the bottom of the lock is very curly and get everything together. You want to do that if you are scared that a lot of the staple will stay in the encarder, which is not the case now, but I will do that in the second step. I will put that. You need to be careful with encarder not to hurt yourself. I did sometime, but now I was very cautious at first, and now I'm less cautious, and for now it works, so be aware. So that fleece is, as I say, not my best work. At washing and scouring, I was still learning. I think I still have a lot of things to learn about it, and I will try to apply what I learned to the other fleece I buy from that same shepherdess. So we stop here just to show you the second part. So I have 2 hand carders, which is normal, I guess. I think I buy them by 2. I think so. It's Ashford. I didn't say. Yes, it's Ashford. I didn't remember the name of Tipai, but if I found it, I will show. I will put it on the screen. So at that moment, yes, I do the second part. I have a little bit of VM. Sorry for my dog. So that's what it looks like after I flick it and I put it with the others. I will do another one for you. You can see there is yellow part. I have the name, but it don't come back for me right now. We'll put it on the screen too. I think it's canary something. You must cream it, maybe, but canary stamp? I don't think. Something like that. So, that's it. And you will tell me that's a lot of work. I will agree with you. It is why I do that when I have time that I cannot do with other craft like sewing, knitting or spinning. Even if I think it's part of the spinning, actually as a sewer or sewist, I like learning about wool prep, because I think sewing is mostly sewing prep. And since I enjoy more and more wool prep, I do that with sewing more easily. And I think it's part of it, so maybe I won't try to say it's not part of spinning. But if I have less mental capacity, I will try to do things like that because it's very relaxing, I think, and not hard to do. You don't have to count stitch, you don't have to watch your consistency, so something to keep in mind if you are like me and you have time when you have less mental capacity. I have that a lot, so that's why I plan on doing that on those days. You can see my encarder are pretty dirty because I have done that a little bit before I press record for you, so I don't want to bore you and to show you all of it, and I haven't to edit and speed up everything. I just want to give you some of the steps so you can have your own idea. You need to know that it's take quite some time to do that. So you will tell me it's a lot of work, so yes, I really like dye fiber. I didn't share it with any spinner I know because I was not happy with my washing work. If I do a better work at washing those other fleece I have from the shepherdess, I will try to share it more easily. I want to have someone else's opinion on that because I think it's the great balance between fine wool and medium wool. So my encarder are dirty, so I just took the wool that I don't need with a toothpaste, and then I will clean up my encarders. Maybe I will show you how I do that properly on another moment. So you can see I have a little edge here, so I don't mess up with the teeth, just that. Believe me, I am Team Curly. I know how to clean something that looked like a brush. So I did it with a toothpaste, and I have those little bits. I just want to show you. I'm sorry, there is a little dirt. Can you see a lot of them? I'm sorry. I will try to put them here. So I put those little bits on a little basket. And why I have this beer, you will ask. This beer is my dog toy, and she opened it, and you can see you have stuffing in it that are synthetic. And I will replace all these stuffing with wool, and then I will close it with a tapestry needle and a seamless stitch here by hand. Something I do a lot. So this one is my next project. It is why it is with the basket. But usually I have a bag with all of that things that I need to repair. So I just show you a bat I have done. I need to do a third pass on this one. You have only 2 passes. To get back to that fleece I like, I think it's more a fine wool, but there is grip, and I have a sample of it. I'm sorry I can show it. I won't be able to show you. This one is a chain ply I do with the rest of my spinning. The real skein for my sample is somewhere, and I can I can put my hand on it because my dog first steal it, and I put it in a special box for her not to steal it anymore. She steal it twice and I forget where it is. So back to the fiber. This one, even if it's for chain ply, I do that when I have a small rest, because you never win at spinning chicken, flying chicken. The yarn have a lot of bounce to it. I think it's a great yarn. So that's why I take time to do that with that fleece. The result really rewarding for all of the work you have to put in it, and that's why I do it. So I will do a third pass on that bat. I have 2 of them for now. The first one was for the sampling, and when I wash it, because it's wash, this one is wash, it was not dirt. You don't have dirt anymore. It was nice. Sorry, I'm so sorry I didn't have the proper skein. This one is really something I do just to not lose all of it. But yeah, it's a nice yarn, and I want to use all of it, and I want to do a hat for the shepherdess so she can see how pretty and nice her fiber is, even if she doesn't take a focus on her wool. But I want maybe to give them the awareness about how it can be valuable to have a nice, clean, and at least less dirty fleece for that fiber, because I really like it. So the lesson I learned from my first washing and scouring, I will apply them, I think, this week or for next week. We are not this week, it's next week. And if I do, I will show it to you. That's it. Bye. Some picture of my unwashed fleece. It was quite dirty. And I have flicked a part of it and I prep it. I have spun it on Turkish spindle, as you can see, and this is my finished sample that I didn't find for the video. I will finish day 5 of Mellyknits Advent calendar. I have put all of it on that Spanish peacock spindle. I don't know if I think when I shared it, it was a little blur, but I hope this is better. So my feeling about bond is I love it. I really enjoy spinning it with it. It was a pleasure. So I reached my stash. I have a little bit of bone in my stash. I have this mega bat from Melissa, which is the blue one, if you haven't guessed. And I have this, what she call, Chaos or Color Pop. Which one is the old name? It was Color Pop, so I think the new name is Chaos. And I might reach to them earlier. I have bought also in a sampler from her. It's a fleece I have to look a little bit more about because it's pleasant, it's fine, but it's not too fine. I think it's medium wool. So I really appreciate that about it. I enjoy every bit of my spin. The only thing I wish I have done differently is totally my fault. I want to put all of that on one spindle, which is not my best choice. So if I have to do it again, I will split it like I like, so a little bit on a spindle, because as you can see, it becomes more difficult at the end to spin with it. So I don't like when a spindle becomes too heavy and difficult to spin with, so that's why I changed earlier, I think, for a lot of people, but for me it's the perfect moment. And I think there is room for different manner to do. So I have learned that for my second spin, because of course I have spin that in that weekend. We are Sunday. I will edit it today and maybe edit day 7 too. Day 6, sorry. I misspoke. I don't know why I want to be at day 7. It's because I am a little late. So I will edit 5 and 6 this Sunday because I have time, and I have a week off next week, so it's nice. And I have to admit I have underestimate the amount of time I will need to edit a video and do all of those Vlogmas with my daily job that became a little bit busy on December. So it was a challenge. I don't know if next year I will do that, but we'll see. I think it's fun and nice for me to start with a Vlogmas before I start with, doing podcast. So that's it. I will see you in a little bit for the end of day 6 that I have almost finished too. So keep an eye, and maybe you will have 2 Vlogmas on the same day. Bye. A little show of the finished single, and my mega bat have 10% to silk, so it's close to that bat. Bye. Here's the final result, and my mega bat and my bat. The mega bat have some tussa silk, so it would be closer to this one.